Welcome to another episode of the Sisters in Cash podcast. This podcast is featured by modelsearcher.com. Model Searcher is an adult-friendly social media platform. Today is my guest, Liah. I think Liah is now the third time in my
Second.
podcast. Second time in my podcast. And yeah, Liah, but please tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. So, yes, I've been I'm Liah. I like first of all I've been a creator for like 8 years or something or even more. I don't really remember. But yes, I'm based in Germany. I've done a lot of like cam. I used to be a cam girl. I used to do clips and I used to do OnlyFans and several premium platforms. And like a year ago, I decided to like go over and switch over to the business side of the industry. So now I am also working in management for a unicorn agency. And yeah, like right now I'm doing basically both.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about what is this for an agency? It's an normal model agency or an OnlyFans agency, or what kind of agency it is?
So we run different business models with different girls. Like basically we focused on premium platform monetization, like OnlyFans, Fan Central. And but what we do, what's maybe a bit different from other agencies is that we do content licensing.
Okay, so I think this will be the topic today because I think this is a really interesting thing. We was talking the last days about this. Can you explain us a little bit, or the girls and the guys, we hear this podcast, what this means?
So yeah, basically content licensing is it's very simple. It's basically we pay you a certain amount of money or a monthly salary or yes, or pay for your content. So it's not like the agencies that like we're not doing the like we don't make the money by like doing the girls OnlyFans and getting our share. We pay the models to give us content.
Okay. How many models you have in the agency? Will you talk about it or not?
Oh, it depends. Like we the thing is we've worked with like I don't even know like before because this business model has been running for like a couple of years. So we currently have like around 8 active models, and yes, we're currently like searching for new models. But basically, yes, we focused on that. We wanna like because whenever we have a new model, we have to like see what kind of content we try to like adjust like her content and give her a bit feedback of what we need, what's good, what's not good. So we always have like kind of like 3 months where we like yes, review the content and see if we want to like continue working together or not. And then yes. So but in the past like we've worked with a lot of models. Like yeah.
Okay. Um, where the models are from? They are German girls or US girls or
We work with models all over the world. Basically, right now our models are mainly from the US and Latin America. So, but yes, like we also used to work with EU-based models, mainly from Spain. We had models from Germany. Like we had models from everywhere.
nice. This is
Yes.
really nice. Um, so I understand it right. The models are just creating content. They don't have to bring any traffic or something, and
No.
then they get money, right?
Exactly. So This is basically for models that do not want to build their own brand or that already have a lot of content they not use anymore or they step out of the industry and our models don't need to have social media, they don't need to have OnlyFans account, they don't need to have anything, they don't need to have bring traffic or nothing. The only thing they really have to do is deliver the amount of content that we agree on. And yeah, like for content licensing, there's like different business models. You can either like pay a one-time amount for a certain, like a one-time fee for a certain amount of content. Basically, you say like, okay, I have like 50 clips and whatever pictures, and people pay you a one-time fee to like get can use it, or you do it like on a monthly basis that you say like, okay, you deliver like this amount of content per month, and that's like what you get your fixed salary for.
Oh, this is interesting. So you get every month free new content from the girls.
Hmm. Yeah, like with the models that we currently work with, they have agreements about like a certain amount of content, and they send it to us, and therefore they get like a fixed salary. So yes, this is interesting for girls who prefer to have a fixed salary towards a like the yes, the what we all have to deal with, like the numbers go up and they go down, and then you have to put more work into it, less work into it, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just like it's people out there that say like, hey, I see the potential and whatever, but I don't care. I just want to have like my fixed amount of money and like not have the issues with like getting traffic or is it a good month or a bad month on OnlyFans or whatever. So this is all on us then. So we take the risk of paying the girl and then like trying to get the money out of the content.
Okay, this is nice. And so the gold question for all the models outside, from where you get the traffic.
Yes. So, yes, I mean, we all have our secrets, you know. Um, this is like, yeah, I mean, but I can tell we all have the same struggles. Like I talk to a lot of like other agencies. We are also like always looking for traffic providers or whatever, but we also go the normal way, like we also like do social um, and try to promote the content and the girls on like the regular way almost every creator does out there. But we also, for example, use Model Searcher. um,
Okay, next
yeah.
point. Yes. For example, yes, you do, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so guys, for example, on Model Searcher is the adult-friendly social media platform. So you post pics and clips, whatever, and you will get traffic for free. I tried it also for my accounts, and there's also a tracking link, and it works really, 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 really well. Also as an agency or a studio, you can use modelsearcher.com. Yeah, I think in times where it goes harder and harder with Instagram and X, platforms like modelsearcher.com, it's the only adult-friendly social media platform. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Not?
No, I think it's definitely the most popular and probably the biggest.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It
And
is.
like I mean there's other like social networks where you can post like I mean Reddit for example is a social network as well and you can post
Yeah.
stuff. But model searcher the difference is also for like compared to all other like not safe for work socials is that you can directly link your OnlyFans, that it gives the user already info about your OnlyFans, like is it a free trial or whatever. That's all on your profile on social on model searches. So yeah, that's so it's really focusing on OnlyFans creator, which is good.
Yeah, and I think they will come up with a lot of new cute, cool features. in the
Yeah,
future. Yeah.
you probably know better than me.
Okay. Um, can you tell us, because now the the model side of the industry, because you was a really famous German porn actress, but I think also internationally you had a big US fan base. So you know the industry as a model, yeah, but now since 1 year from the business side, and I know that you was on a lot of shows like XBiz and Tess. I don't know if do you was in Prague?
No, I haven't been to Tess. I'm gonna go this year, but oh yeah, I mean Venus. I've been in Venus, to Venus. So yeah, yeah, I've seen a couple of shows.
Yeah. Um, so I think you are also great input for the company you are working right now for, but are there big changes in the industry right now? Can you feel something? Especially when you're talking to the people at the show. So for example, maybe because of AI or something like this.
So I think the major change we've been in for a couple of years, like when you look at the big picture, is really the shift from the labels and big sites over to the creators, right? So that we have our only own, like I come from a time where we had like the websites where we did like live camming and uploaded our clips, and we had like a low revenue share, but therefore the sites brought you all the traffic. You didn't even have to have like social media, you know? So you could just like make real good money by just being on the site. So the big shift we have right now is that creators are more independent, get like way higher revenue share, which is like in my case, like I think that's often like misunderstood, that girls be like, no, I want to like work or camp for a site where I only have like 30% share when I can go to OnlyFans with an 80% share. But girl, they bring all your traffic, and that's a shit ton of traffic, right? So but I can see the point still though. But I think that's the major shift, like going like taking away the power from like big platforms. Um, but I think the biggest, like I don't really like I see we're still in that change. What I see now, what a huge issue for trap or not issue, but a big challenge for traffic providers as well is like we have those huge traffic provider that send traffic and that work with the big platforms, but now the small creators and the agencies, which are like compared to big sites, are also small, right? But we all want some of that traffic. And we are willing to pay for that traffic. We'll be like, hey, I want to like have an ad here or this or that. So the first companies open up with like small packages or offers for single content creators or agencies, because you know, for them, like somebody that invests like a couple thousand of dollars for traffic is like random. You know, they usually work with like big websites that pay hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars for traffic. So of course they're like, why would we like start working with like single creators that give us like $500 a month, you know? But at some point, like the so many people want this and need this. And what I see now is the first marketplaces popping up for creators, you know, for creators and affiliates, like small affiliates that do not have like billions of users, but that have like a decent amount of followers or whatever, and like marketplaces that connect creators with affiliates, because yes, traffic is the main thing right now, and I think that's what the industry, that's the challenge the industry is facing now. Like,
And I'm so happy about it
yeah,
because there was a time where the companies don't understand that the models need traffic. All what the models need are not special features or something, it's traffic.
yeah,
If you have a, yeah. So also from me as a model and the business side, you know, and I know, all we need is traffic. Nothing
yeah,
else. Don't need a nice page or everything, just traffic, traffic, traffic. And yeah, like you say, there are a lot of cool companies now. They come up with cool features for the models to, of course, with affiliates, but special um like advertisement in TV shows or on channels. So for example, I was um also a live cam girl for a lot of years on one page. And at this page, there was something special. It was the only page in Germany where they, who it was allowed to stream on the German channels in the night, the girls, yeah. So we had always a lot of traffic, and
yeah.
I will never forget when you as a girl, as a model, you was in the TV, you got tons of users. It was
Mhm.
crazy. It
Yeah,
was crazy.
and this specific platform you're talking about, they're like what they do now is they're gonna be the, as far as I know, they're gonna start advertising on like a streaming service in Germany, one of the biggest streaming services. So
No.
yes, so and like that's what
Wait,
I'm.
they are working with this what? They are
No,
working?
they're gonna like the TV promotion they did or still doing. I mean, everyone who's from Germany knows what we're talking about. So,
Hi Thomas. We're talking over about live strip now in Susie Live. So hi.
yeah, and as far as I know, they're gonna like it's rumors, but as far as I know, they're gonna do the same thing with streaming platforms that are big in Germany, like Netflix, not Netflix, but kind of like.
No,
Yes, but
really?
that's like, yeah, but that's the right thing because the new generation,
I have to call Thomas and
yeah,
I have
that's
to
new.
ask him about it because this is an amazing move.
Yeah, because of
Wow.
course new people, new generation, they're not like watching TV at 1 a.m. in the night anymore. They're like going and go live streaming. So, and that's what I mean. That specific platform has never said, and that's like a big issue. The other platforms that were like, hey, you have this feature and that feature and that feature and whatever, they pay out like a high share of like 70 to 80%. Of course, they cannot afford to buy traffic. They cannot afford it because the 20% that's left for them, or 25, they needed to run their company. So, and they thought like, okay, we don't have to do anything. We just have to provide the platform and the creators will bring all the traffic. Yes, at some point that worked, but now social media is like fucked up for all of us. So for us, it's not easy anymore to bring traffic because we get limited. So yes, and now the platform can't be like, oh wait, we're gonna start buying traffic now, but instead of 80%, you only get 50% now because traffic is expensive, of course, and people want their share. So yes, like traffic is the currency here. So and that's the issue that many platforms have, I guess. And like when there's no traffic coming from the platform, and when like girls can't bring traffic because they even have an issue to bring traffic on social media or from social media, they will leave the platform.
I
Because
know, but I was talking to the owner or co-owner from For Based,
mhm,
and there are also rumors, or he come up with an idea. I think it's not fixed now, but in our podcast, I can leak us. I can leak it. So it's like the girls give, for example, 30% to an affiliate,
yeah.
and they will bring traffic also from a TV channel.
Yeah, that
They
makes
can
sense.
agree to this,
Yeah,
yes.
and that's what platforms like whatever My Dirty Hobby has been for forever, you know. So it's like yes, you only get a share of like 30% or whatever, and it's like nuts. But they have millions of users, and um they send out newsletters every week, you know, and sometimes promote you. They pay tons of money for tube marketing. So you don't need to bring one single user to make money on that. And you know what the funny thing is, what many girls forget, like that, okay, this is only for like German platforms, I have to say that. But when you like Livestrip or My Dirty Hobby, like when you bring your own user, you know, via your own link, you know, then you get like a 60% of something because you get the 30% that he spends on your content plus the 30% you get because you get a share of whatever the person spends, right? So you're even close to premium platforms. The only difference is that when that that user on Livestrip or My Dirty Hobby spends money for another girl, you still get 30%.
Yes,
That's something you do not have on OnlyFans. You know,
I
when I
know.
like bring users to OnlyFans and they go over to another girl, I don't earn shit. I only earn the money like when he's on my page. Yes, it's the 80%. But do you know how many girls out there living their best life from the years they I don't know, from years ago because they were really good in bringing users to platforms and
Yes.
they've been cam girls for like 4 years or whatever, but they're still making monthly money because they brought so many users and the users still spending. That's
Yeah.
insane. So yeah, so I don't really like the bashing, you know, that yeah, all those platforms like OnlyFans is a better share. Yes, but OnlyFans and premium platforms are fucking hard work. You either have to invest and buy your own traffic, or you have to work
And you
really
have
hard.
to work every day. You have a
Yeah,
pressure every day.
and you also have to be like social nowadays is not only being consistent, hardworking, creative, good. It's also being like be in the right place at the right time. Like, you know, you can go viral, but there's no like the you know idea or the guy to go viral, you know. So you it can happen, but it can happen that it's never gonna happen. So
But
that's what I
Instagram
mean.
also changed the algorithm again.
Every week.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. So yeah, that's heavy. So and like to go back to the content licensing, all that stuff is not the girls' business. Like that's all stuff they can just like lean back and work. So maybe
Just
yes,
focusing on creating content.
that's it. So maybe they can be like, okay, so the thing is, of course, I mean, of course, we want to make more money with the content than we pay the girl. Of course, otherwise it wouldn't make sense, right? But and of course the girls know. But that's what I mean. Like they be like, I don't care if they make like the double or triple or 10 times the money with my content. I don't care because I only want my fixed salary and I don't want to have a headache about traffic, about social, about nothing. They just like do their content, get a decent salary from us, like what they have negotiated, what's good for them, and the rest is like not on them, you know. And I can understand that some girls would be like, ah, what, like, and then they make like 10 times more or whatever. But yes, that's what I say. Like, it's just girls out there that be like, I don't want to waste my lifetime, like, you know, having a fucking headache every day about social media and getting new users, chatting with them, everything. So they don't have to do anything.
Yeah. I think it's also this is a really good opportunity, like you said, for girls. They have not a big social media and they don't like to create their own brand. And I think this is really fair to give them these girls also a chance to, yeah,
Yeah,
because
totally, totally. Like we have one model, she doesn't have social media. um she just likes she's just like, I don't care, like I don't care creating adult content. Like she likes being sexy and like nice pictures and everything. But basically she gets the fixed salary from us and she just travels the world, you know. And she doesn't have to, yeah, that's what she does. Like she's living her life, you know. And yeah, it's not that we say like you have to create daily content. We have a content package that we want. And let me say, if you're good, you can do all the content within like 3 to 4 days, you know, working days. And then you're done
nice.
for yeah, like you have to be good for that. But but yes, I mean that's a girl. She says I want to travel the world, and like sometimes she's super busy, sometimes she's not even responding to us, you know. So because she's just like, I know I get my fixed salary every month, so I can calculate what to do this month, what to do next month, and what to do the month after. You know, she can calculate every month. She knows how much work she has to do and how much money she will have, and that for her it's a privilege, you know. Other girls may be like, no, I want to like scale my OnlyFans and make it bigger and grow and have more money, but therefore they have to put the work in it and they don't know. Sometimes it needs like 10 hours a day because your account is very busy, and sometimes or because you have to get users and it's very slow, and sometimes it's just like, so, and that's, it's just a thing of like what kind of person you are, you know. So, and if you're not like the big money chaser and be like, hey, this is good money for me, and I can like buy me a house, like that's another thing. You can go to your bank and be like, hey, I have an agreement here. Like the last 5 years, we have models that have been with us for like 5 years, you know, and they get their monthly salary. They've been getting it for 5 years. So they can go to the bank and be like, hey, this is my salary monthly, and can maybe like buy a house or something. So yeah, it's just a matter of character and what you prefer, how to live.
Yeah. So also it's especially the German girls, they come from, for example, a big streaming platform or My Dirty Hobby. They don't understand because it's another system to work, how hard it is to bring their own traffic
Yes, I
from
learned
social
that. Yeah,
media.
and I learned it the hard way too. I mean I've had a very good contract with my Dutchy hobby. I used to be exclusively and like exclusively with them. I and they're good, you know, they're good. They're awesome. I can't say a bad word about them. But I had the same. I was like, no, I want to try it. Like I want to learn something new. I want to see what OnlyFans brings and whatever. So, and I learned it the hard way. Like I have a good social with a decent following. I built a fan base on my dirty hobby that was active during that time. But it was not, honestly, it's not. I expected that when I start OnlyFans and I posted on my socials like, "Hey guys, I'm not with my dirty hobby anymore. Like, come to my OnlyFans." I thought, yeah, okay, that's it. Like, there will be like 1,000 users. Not that, but that was kind of what I expected, but it was not. Right? So, yes, and that's like, yeah,
Will
that's
you tell us what's your OnlyFans for the guys who hear it or not?
my OnlyFans link.
Yeah.
It's Liah.
Okay. So just the guys know what's your stage name.
Yes, yes, of course. Like my Instagram and everything else, by the way.
Yeah. I will
So
also link your Instagram under this. podcast.
Great. So yes, it's I learned it the hard way. Like you're nowadays you're in a very comfortable position if you work closely with a big platform that pushes. I mean that's also like not they don't do it with every model, but if they push you, if they promote your brand, if they help you grow your
I
brand,
I I can tell you.
you know it as well. Like you've worked with live strip as well, like very closely, and you know what a blessing that is. But then at some point you'll be like,
You
now
just
I
have to
think,
go in the evening in
yeah,
front of the
you just
cam,
have
do
to,
your
yes,
shit,
yes, and you don't have
finish.
to do. I mean, we're both from the time where no one asked us to bring
Wow.
users.
Yes. Yes. This was crazy. And okay, we don't talk so much now about my dirty hobby, but when you was big like you on my dirty hobby, a lot of people know you.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
Germany, of course, this was crazy.
Yeah, and you don't do anything for that. It's them. They send out newsletters. They do the tube marketing. They put your face on every shitty banner on the internet. Like, of course, you have
You
to
have
want
to
that.
be open for it.
Exactly. So if you want to be like, hey, I'm the girl next door having like a hobby or whatever, and like put it on Instagram every second week, so that's an OnlyFans girl, okay? You can't do that on My Dirty Hobby. Like My Dirty Hobby will expose you, like definitely. So same with like live strip, like yeah, when you're on the TV, you're on the TV. Like people know you, so you can't do anything about it. But therefore, you get good money. That's therefore they have good traffic. But
That's the
that's what I
business.
mean. Yeah, and they pay for it. They pay a lot of money for it. So of course you have to. Of course, your revenue share is like lower compared to OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I mean, OnlyFans doesn't even have a directory where you can put like, I don't know, preferences like red hair or whatever, and they will show you some creators with. They don't have anything, you
I
know?
know. They just have OnlyFans TV. But it's also you had because I was trying to get featured by them for my podcast. So I had a one-to-one call with one people from OnlyFans. It was really cool, but it's not so easy to upload your content on this OnlyFans TV because this have to be really high quality. They have a special format, and yeah, it's not easy. Also for me, I'm now 12 years, no, 13 years now in the industry, and it's so hard to upload some stuff there, and they will check anything, anything. It's really, yeah.
Yeah, I know they're very like,
But they featured now a lot because I saw they come up with a lot of new series, so episodes from big stars on this OnlyFans TV. I think this can be really interesting too. It's a little bit like Netflix, it's cool.
yeah, let's see. Oh, like we're currently testing it with one model, OnlyFans
This
TV.
OnlyFans TV.
Hmm.
But you know what format? It's calling format.
From it, yeah.
It has to be at the timeline when you like to upload something.
I don't know. She did that one-on-one call with the models manager, but she everything's been approved, so we know that it'll be posted like this week,
I'm
next week. I
approved
don't
too. My channel is approved too. But the problem is always when I'm trying to upload something, I think you have to record it with a vlogging cam, not with a phone.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, of
thing.
course. Yeah, but she did that. She really has really high quality content. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yeah, yeah, I'm excited. Like yeah, and she did like amazing content with like voiceover and yoga routines and like it's great.
Ah, she's doing some yoga stuff or fitness or what?
Yes, yoga and travel and lifestyle blogs and stuff like that.
Nice.
Hmm.
So she used it as a naughty YouTube.
Yes. No,
Perfect.
not even naughty. The thing is, they don't want it naughty.
I know, but you
She
can
had
show
the
more like in
yeah,
YouTube, but not.
she had yoga scenes, and then she did some positions. and that was too explicit for OnlyFans. And they asked
Really?
her to, yeah, they asked her to cut it out. Like second 3 to 5 has to be cut out and everything. So it has to be like very safe for work. Also, the page that's linked has to be super, 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 super safe for work. Not even like emojis that are, like the eggplant emoji or whatever. Not even that. Like we had to clean the page, and it was, yeah, it took the team a while to clean everything.
Oh my God, I have to log me in to again. I have to work because before I was trying to use this for this podcast, but I never found the right, because I think this can really cool because we are talking about a lot of stuff, you know? But yeah, I will see what I will upload there because the channel is approved. Why should I
That's
not
cool.
use it?
That's
Yeah,
cool though. Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
Liah,
Yeah.
this was so interesting. Always when you are
Oh,
in my
we're done
pod,
already?
you can tell
No,
us
oh
more.
good.
It's
Oh
up
good.
to you.
No,
But
no,
the
oh good.
thing
The
is, when
last
we do
time
the podcast too long, then the
people won't
people,
hear it. No, no, I was just surprised because the last time it
we
was
was
forever.
nearly 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think it's after 40 minutes or 50 minutes, people
Yeah, I
stop
agree.
to hear a podcast. So,
I agree.
and I think this was really interesting again. And I think I will have you more often in my pod for more episodes
Of
because
course.
I think you will be in the future a really big person in the industry from the business side because you're really intelligent. And
Thank
I'm
you.
really proud of you. And
Thank you.
yeah, there will come a lot of more from you. So yeah,
We'll
it
see. We'll see.
will be like
Maybe,
this.
maybe,
Trust me.
maybe the next time we have new topics, we have
Yes.
like crazy
And
projects.
I hope I will see you at the next shows. I have to
Of
go there
course.
too, girl. Come on.
Of course. Yes. XBiz, Venus. I mean, Venus is not far from you.
I
Oh,
will
you'll
be
be
there. I
there.
think I will be there with Model Searcher. I get a booth for my podcast there, and I'm really, really,
Venus is
really
the best
happy.
part.
And then I can do my interviews with the models, and this is really, 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 really,
Yes.
really cool. So I will see you in
Yeah,
Berlin.
probably not on Saturday because Friday night is the B2B party, and I'm like always.
Hello.
Yeah, you too, but I would come to your booth on Saturday because I'm gonna sleep on Saturday. So
Okay,
now,
but maybe I will see you in Amsterdam too the next
yes,
time.
definitely, definitely.
I like to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should come.
Okay,
All right,
Liah, thank you so much for your time.
thank you.
And yeah, see you next time. And whoever like to know more about Liah or like to ask her something, I will link her email and her Instagram under this podcast. Liah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.